everybody, it's G Bub here. How y'all doing? We're back in American Truck Sim. I have fast traveled all the way over here to Albuquerque. Y'all remember we had been left off over here in Fresno. After whenever the new update came in, it grabbed us from up here in like Salem or Portland or something, and it automatically transferred us down here to Fresno, so we traveled over here to Albuquerque, which I was surprised it let us do because we hadn't discovered Albuquerque yet. I was trying to get missions out of Albuquerque, and we hadn't found it yet, so we had to go and pick up one over here and take it down to Sirocco. So we're going to do that. As you see, there are no roads connecting me here, so that was kind of weird that let me fast travel here, but anyway, that's the way it is. We're going to be taking some stuff down here to Socorro. World of Truck connection's lost. That ain't good. We're going to have to figure out what's going on there, but we're starting out with this cruising Texas thing. But one thing I did want to show you, whenever we got in here, let's go ahead and let's hit drive. And I was going to show you, we had done a little bit of additions to our cabin here. I was going to show you all this in the last time, but I didn't get around to it. As you see here, right up there, there's the hanging pumpkin head. You see it's all lit up. See, it's got the flickering light inside of it. I'm sure it's just a little battery and an LED. I don't think they put a little tea candle in there. We're not going to drive around splashing hot wax everywhere. We got that. And there on the hood, where I used to have the chips, I moved the chips over there to the far side. It got the chips is the hanging bat hanging off of the lit up tree there. And I replaced the Christmas robot. I was looking through and I found the whole thing. I found the whole I love you like a Hobbit loves second breakfast mug. So I got my Hobbit mug, my second breakfast mug back. Alrighty. So yeah, we're going to head on out of here. I'm going to go pick up that load here in Albuquerque and we're going to drive it down to Socorro, wherever it was. As soon as I'm going to have to reconnect and everything, get our World of Trucks connection back so that we got the job back and all that. But I'll see y'all then, and like I said, we're going to be heading from Albuquerque. We're going to work our way down through here to Roswell, take a look at all the alien stuff, work our way down to Carlsbad, and then we're going to head on in here into Texas, probably over here to El Paso, and go that direction. All right. What was the other thing? We've explored 30%, almost 31% of the map. We ain't got a whole lot. Like I said, we got all of New Mexico to still discover here. And that sort of stuff. Was there anything else I was going to show y'all? Oh, yeah. I bought a couple more things. I bought another thing I was talking about last time, Garage Manager. I increased the size of my Colorado Springs garage. It's up to a 5-slot garage now. And I'll show y'all the little video. It recorded a little video of us upgrading it to the biggest thing. And we got one new truck and one new driver in that one. So they're coming along. There's our new driver. That is Donald T. He's only a 1.7, but since I increased it, I wanted to get working on it. And I got enough to get another cab as well, to get another truck. You know, what have I got? I got 133,000. I could get another truck because the trucks that I buy are about 120, and then get him. But that wouldn't leave me a whole heck of a lot there. And I like having a little bit in my pocket to pay for these fines and all that I'm always getting into. Mama Cogbinder don't like it whenever I have to call her up and ask her for money. So we're going to get going, and I'll see y'all a little bit later. Hey there, folks. It's me. I'm driving to Socorro. I just want to show y'all my little bat there swinging like crazy. You see him going. See him going on there. Alrighty. So you see it goes. My little pumpkin.
Keep right, then immediately exit right.
My little pumpkin up there swinging around. He's done swung around, so he's facing out the dashboard. So he's sitting there helping me drive. Let's pay less attention to them and pay more attention not rolling over this trailer, shall we? Alrighty. I'll see y'all again in just a little bit here. Alright, folks, welcome back. We are about, 50 miles to the west of Roswell. Let me see if I can show you exactly on the map where we are. We've discovered a viewpoint we've never hit before, right there. As you see, we're just up above Alamogordo, about 3/4 of the way from Socorro to Roswell. So right there is a viewpoint. We're going to take a look at it now, see what the heck it is. I have not the slightest idea. And let's see. Is my engine running? I think it is. Yeah, we're still running. Let's pulling up. There's a lot of trucks pulling through here, as you notice over there. Let's stop the engine. Put the parking brake on, because we've had this situation before where we stopped the engine for one of these viewpoints and ended up rolling backwards halfway across a field. And let's see what the viewpoint is. The Historic Monument of Lincoln. Okay. Wondering if they mean Abraham? Some nice views of the highway and the scrublands here. That's one thing we're looking forward to with... one thing that we are looking forward to with the Texas, when we get to Texas, is Texas has a little bit of everything. Texas has got mountains. Texas has got coastline. Texas has got deserts. And Texas has got lots of temperate land. You know, once we get into East Texas, like the east third of the state is going to look an awful lot like basically around here. It's going to look a lot like the other half of the United States. Everything from like the Mississippi East is, you know, temperate and all. There's none of these, none of the deserts and all that stuff anymore. So that's going to be nice when we finally hit Texas there. All right, can't go over to the right, so I'm not sure about the historic monument and all that, but that's cool. I'll have to look it up. Red text will tell us something about what's going on here. But apparently it's an interesting little area. Little parkland and all. I wonder what they're all looking out at. Let's see if we can pull it up and stop right here. They're looking over that way. Whatever it is over yonder way is what they're looking at. Alright. Very nice. I'm still driving around with the preacher man. We're going to head on down the road. Thank you, Patrick. 2116. Nice. Head on down the road. We will be in Roswell very shortly. And we've got kind of a loop-de-loop path. We're going through Roswell. See if we see any of the alien stuff down that way. And we'll see you when we get there. Oh. In fact, there's something right there. Oh, that's a mailbox. I mean, a paper box. Amazing. They've still got stuff like that in the game here, you know? Interesting. Like I've talked about in GTA, in my latest GTA thing that I'm going to get up later tonight, the part 4 of my retrospective, where I talk about the fact that, you know, GTA 4 has the time-honored tradition of getting assassination missions from a payphone. But you have to sit and wonder exactly what they're going to do in the future in GTA 6. If it's not set backwards in time, if it's set, you know, modern day and stuff like that, what they're going to do? Because payphones are almost an extinct species. Stop. Let's see here. All right. I should be able to lean forward and see out my window, so that's what I did there. All I did is lean forward and look out the window. All right, folks, we're going to head on down the road. This is G Bub. I was sitting in the back here while Narlo was driving. I was in the back having a leak in the Mountain Dew bottle back here, but we're back to driving, so we'll see you in just a little bit. All righty, folks, let's see Roswell city limits. Elevation 3570 as we move on into the town here. Welcome to Roswell. This is where all the alien stuff is, you know. Roswell, New Mexico. It's where the infamous UFO spotting from back in, what, 1950 something? 1950? I don't know. I ain't going to even try and guess what the date was on it, the actual date. But yeah, that's where we are. And we're going to see what kind of alien-themed stuff is probably their biggest claim to tourist fame now. Is all the you know, the little alien and all that kind of stuff. So we'll take a look what all they got going on here and see what all there is. Like I said, we're going to take kind of a loop-to-loop. There's also two little question marks on the map, too. The two of the areas that are, you know, points of interest, which look like one of them is almost certainly a recruitment agency, but it actually looks like both of them may be recruitment agencies, if you want to know the truth. Because they're both little small little squares. So we'll have to see what it is. Now, the story behind Roswell, if y'all don't know, Roswell is a situation where, you know, like I said, there's some farm folks, some locals and all that kind of stuff that said they saw a UFO landing, crash and all that, and they got some strange metallic stuff and all that kind of stuff. And the Air Force, like the next day or so in the paper, the people at the nearby Air Force, the general and all, said, yep, it was a UFO crash. And then like the next day retracted it and said, nope, it's a weather balloon. So it was like one of those situations you didn't know if they had said something they shouldn't have said, or if it was a situation where they were just pulling the locals' legs and that kind of stuff and they got in trouble for it. What it was going on. Uh-oh, look at there. There's something off to our left, isn't there? What the heck is that? It looks like an alien. It looks like an alien. And there we go, Roswell discovered. See all the little camper stuff and all that? There it is. Look at there, big old inflatable alien right there at the RV site. So like I said, this is Roswell's claim to fame. This is the stuff that keeps them in business, keeps people coming down here to see them and all that. There's a service center right there. Let's try not to be so crazy in our driving that we actually have to use that service center. Have to use the garage there. Yeah, you see all my points, all my navigation points I got going on there because I wanted to make sure that I hit all the little spots as we came along. Picked up those little question mark areas. Got a Quonset hut. Looks like it's an area with like sand and gravel and landscaping supplies and stuff. Let's see, can we get in here behind that? I think we can. We're gonna have to make a left up here. You see the RAV4 and the Coca-Cola ads and stuff like that. Yeah, I got the real billboards mod put in here, so you see real stuff. We've talked before in that Sinclair gasoline truck that just went by. Schneider. I've got the real trailers and real businesses and all that.
Keep
left, it's
then turn
talked before
left.
about the fact that that like GTA. I don't like all the stuff in GTA that, there's plenty of mods you can get for the GTA games that change them so that we change it so that there's, Coca-Cola and you're driving around and BMWs and that kind of stuff. Well, that would be fine if you're driving around in Los Angeles, but you're not driving around in LA. You're driving around Los Santos. And you're in the state of San Andreas, so it makes perfect sense for the companies and the cars and all that to not have real names. Keep the same names that we've known from the very beginning of the game. That's what the whole thing's about. All right, we got a new viewpoint there. We also wanted to go pick that up.
200 yards, turn left.
It's an interesting place right there. Doesn't even have a name on it.
Turn left.
Looks like it's supposed to be like a Family Dollar or something, but it don't even have a name on it. All right, let's make a left up here. All right, don't see nothing coming. Let's pull on out. Not much traffic going on right now, but of course it is the middle of the day, and I bet it's 1 o'clock, and yeah, it's 88 degrees outside, so it's pretty darn warm.
Right.
It's pretty darn warm out here. I'll keep looking around, making sure we ain't missing no more aliens or anything, no UFOs staring us in the face or anything. We don't want to miss it.
200 yards, turn right.
All right, let's make a right
Turn
here.
Right.
UPS, that's a drop-off pickup point right up there ahead of us, you can see. Whoop, let's stay in our lane. Let's not hit that little blue car. Oh, we're going to get some tacos while we're here, too. I ain't had any tacos in a while.
In 200
I
yards,
could
turn
murderize
right.
some tacos, let me tell you. right up here.
Right.
Oh, that's an interesting building. I wonder what the heck that is. Said Red Tex had to tell us that. Red Tex has to come to Roswell and give a good accounting for everything. Tell us what some of these buildings and all are. All right, there's our first one. There's a direct hire recruitment agency. That's good. Oh, there we go. The Zone 2. Zone 2 Alien Headquarters.
Turn left.
I told you we'd have some more alien stuff around here. I wonder if that's the one that's got the little alien models inside of it for the alien autopsy, as it were, you know. Bunch of grays. Y'all know grays from any of you XCOM players ought to know what a gray is. Make another left up here. An escape and a barbershop. American Way thrift store.
In 200 yards.
There is
turn
our waypoint, our viewpoint we were looking for. Go ahead and hit this.
left. Turn
Add
left.
that to our list. All right, let's stop the engine and let's see what this viewpoint is. The city of Roswell. We got a Roswell, Georgia here too, but as far as I know, the only aliens there are the political kind. Roswell Pioneer Plaza. Cool, cool. May not have to get red text. They may tell us what these places are as we're just coming by. There's the UFO Center. Wonder if we drove past the backside of that one, maybe. And there's the UFO Gallery. I told you there's tons of UFO stuff in this town because this is what they're famous for. Bet there's some UFO head shops here too. Is New Mexico one of the places that's legalized pot? Yep. Another UFO center there with a bunch of t-shirts and stuff. Well, take a look, see if New Mexico's one of the states that's legalized marijuana. Because it's legal in over half the country now, you know. Let's see if we can crank her up. Let's get on out of here. Now let's follow on. Let's see. We want to circle around. Oh, so that was a viewpoint. What's this other viewpoint up there then? So we got two viewpoints in this town? Because that was one, which was a question mark. Because I was wondering if they're going to end up with, if we were going to end up with two recruitment agencies. But no, it looks like we might end up with two viewpoints. Because there's another one right up there. That's why I was so surprised. I wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, we draped our ass all the way across there, didn't we? So there's supposed to be another one up there, or they just got these things mislabeled? Oh, that's a camera site. Is that what that is? That's one of the new camera sites, one of the new picture sites they're talking about? It's kind of points of interest, I think is what they're calling them. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if that gives us like a point of interest to take a photograph. All right, let's bring it on up here. Because you know that's part of the whole new gallery thing. We'll see if we can't pop in there and take a look at the gallery thing too while we're at it. Bet they're trying to get you to take a picture of your truck right there in front of the UFO Center. Is that what they're doing? I bet it is. Why don't we stop right here? Let's go out to the photo studio. And we're going to go into photo mode. Yep. I bet. Yep. Look at there. UFO Center in Roswell. It even tells you on the thing what it is. I'm going to get right up here so you can see my pretty truck while I'm at it. Take picture. Space photo settings. Open gallery. There we go. There we go. Screenshot saved. American Truck Sim. All right. And now let's go to the gallery. See, here's the photo trophies. This is the new part. You got photo trophies here down the new gallery section, too. And we got the UFO Center in Roswell right there. Hot diggity dog! Here's the other stuff you got. You got our pictures. You got viewpoints. It shows you all the viewpoints. How about the one? Is there one for... Let's see. New Mexico. There we are. How many New Mexicos are there? Historic Monument of Lincoln and the City of Roswell. So we've hit both of those. Hot diggity dang. And you can even view them again once you've captured them. You can view them again. I don't think you can get the ones that you ain't. Yeah, it ain't going to show you the ones there, but it'll show you, well, there you go. It'll show you the ones you've already captured. Well, we're not going to watch it again. I'm just going to move on through the city. As soon as we get through this part right here, we're going to see if we can get on out into the city and see if there's anything else we need to capture while we're here. All right, let's get back to driving. Woohoo! Okay. All right, we need to make a left up here. Nothing over here in the lane. So y'all seeing the beautiful city of Roswell. Unfortunately, we ain't seen no real aliens. I'm sure there's some about somewhere. Probably a gray sitting in there making a sale right now. Right up there is the city hall that we saw. Just across the street over there to the right. You see my little swinging bat and my pumpkin dangler. Bright orange dangler there. Kind of like Donald Trump's with the fake tan stuff. I bet his dangler's orange too. See, that looks kind of like a skate park.
Turn right.
Bet it turns into a skate park when there ain't nobody sitting there and the little skater boys and girls come along. All right, one more swing up this way. Don't look like there's nothing else. I think we've captured all the alien stuff.
Turn left.
Looks like the rest of it is just city folk stuff. Ooh, ice cream truck. That's important. We did capture the ice cream truck. Way to go. All right, folks, that was Roswell. Next up, we're going to be passing through, I think, Carlsbad. I think we took this route. We're going. Our eventual destination is Hobbs, New Mexico, and after that, we'll be going into Texas, I think. But I wanted to make sure we took this path, so we'd hit Roswell here, and we ought to hit New Mexico. And there ain't no stop signs this way; they're all both the other way. So there you go. So we will see you when we get down to Carlsbad and see if there's any signs down there that talk about Carlsbad Caverns or anything like that, because I am curious. So we'll see you then. We're good on sleep. We're good on fuel. We do need to slow down for this traffic light, however. It's like after all that cruising through regulated intersections, we now have a stop sign. So we'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, folks, as y'all see, it is a new direct hire. And it should pop up there. Yep, it's got us a little magnifying glass on the screen now. Instead of the question marks, we're going to cut on through here, turn right. This is Carlsbad. At first, I was thinking Carlsbad Cavern. Then I saw there was a Carlsbad, California, and I was like, have I got the wrong Carlsbad here? But no, I got the right Carlsbad. It is New Mexico. It's the one that's got the caverns, Carlsbad Caverns and all that. And they are here in town. I went and looked it up. They are here in town, but it's not anywhere where we're at right now. So we'd have to go outside of town, I think, a little bit. There's a couple of viewpoints down that way. And I think we'd have to go out of our ways down that way a good deal to get to Carlsbad. Let me pull up the map here. And I'll show y'all right here on the world map. As y'all see, you got the Carlsbad, and down here, there's a photo site right there, and there's something right here, a question mark and a question mark. These look like maybe viewpoints. So I think that right there is where you would get because the Carlsbad National Park is here. But you look on the map of Carlsbad, and there's like a Carlsbad Center, Carlsbad Cavern Center right here. So it's like, this is like the Carlsbad Caverns National Park, but down here I think is where the caverns actually are. So that's an interesting little phenomenon there. But we're going to get on out of Carlsbad. We're going to circle on around. We're going to come on over here and deliver these things, the empty pallets, over here to the Walmart here in the Hobbs. And then once we get that done, see, we're right here on the border. You see that borderline? After we hit Hobbs, we're going to be going into Texas and try all these plates down here. So I'm going to go make this delivery, and we'll get on out of here. I want to make this right? Yes, I do. Let's make this right. And I'll see y'all when we're dropping this trailer off. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Alrighty, folks. We've made it to Hobbs. We see the delivery circles up there. We need to get in that other lane here shortly. But we're all blocked off because of that. Because of that big old train coming through anyway. Or it's not like we could hurry. This is a long one. That was like 8 or 9 cars. Heck of a lot longer than the little 5 or 6 car shorties we've been seeing lately. All right, let's see. Come on, Mr. Big Truck. You a Kenworth? You look like a Kenny. You need to come on by me so I can get on around you. There we go. Yeah. Whoa, look at that idiot. Look at that idiot come flying up me. Trying to drive up underneath me like that. These people, they will kill you. They will. Now, let's go get this delivery done. As I said, we are right here. We are right up against it. Now, New Mexico was one of the ones that came in after Arizona, I think. I think it did. I don't. Oh. Woo, glad we had some air in our tanks. That's all I can say about that one. I think it came in right after New Mexico. And so old Hobbs here has been sitting there just right alongside of the Texas border for so long. It's been like the furthest point east you could get for years now. But it no longer has to be lonely. It ain't got its old claim to fame about being the furthest point east. But it also ain't got to sit out there all lonely out here in the middle of nowhere either. Come on, traffic lights. We don't need to go to Artesia. We've already driven through Artesia. Went through Artesia to get to Roswell. Yeah, here we are sitting here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're a little bit tired. We'd like to get this up. I'm cooking a turkey right now. I got 2 hours left cooking a turkey in my oven upstairs in the kitchen. We're gonna have some nice cherry polo. Wife's cooking some. Basically, we're doing. Sun's coming down. My son, and he's bringing the grand dog, and we're gonna be doing basically our Thanksgiving this weekend.
Keep left.
We're gonna be
Then
doing it
turn
tomorrow.
left.
The wife is cooking some Persian food. It's gonna be like turkey
Turn
and
left.
rice and a whole bunch. With them, it would be chicken, but we're substituting turkey. And it's gonna be turkey and rice and a whole bunch of like dried cranberries in it, and it's gonna be so good. I am so looking forward to it. But it also means I have to cook the turkey, so I'm cooking the turkey right now. And if you ask me, I ought to cook all the meats in the house because it's like she's already learned. She's slowly learning that she needs to cook my stuff, and then when she thinks it's still raw, show it to me to see whether or not I'm ready to eat it or not, because she cooks everything to shoe leather. I can't
right.
eat. I can't even eat one of her steaks because she cooks it until it's charcoal. And it's fine if you like your steak that way, but I don't like my steak that way. No, I like a little flavor in it. I like a little meat in it. I like a little blood. I like it to be mooing. So we just have disagreements about that, but that's okay. It ain't like one of us is a meat eater and the other one's a vegan or anything like that. They ain't got anything truly. But I mean, you might as well be a vegan. Ought to be a meat eater and a vegan. If you're going to cook your meat until it's charcoal, you might as well just eat charcoal. Might as well just eat turn into a vegan. All right, let's turn on in here. Let's see where they want this thing delivered at. Swing way wide so we don't hang up on no gates or nothing.
have
Pull it on
arrived.
in. Where y'all want it? Y'all gonna give us a 90-pointer? Really? Really? Let's see if we do any better with that than we did with the last one. Because that last one was kind of embarrassing. It sucked. We got everything lined up, but then we couldn't back it up right. We kept screwing up the backup. So we'll try it again. I told you we'd mess ourselves up. I said we'd mess ourselves up as soon as I said that, it's just like in a game, just like in a combat game, when you say, we're doing pretty good, and the next thing you know, all of you have died, you've had a total party wipeout, and you got a 2-hour corpse run ahead of you. All you EQ players know what I'm talking about there. But it's the same kind of thing here. It's like, really? 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 I see why it's a 90-pointer. They want us to blindside this sucker, don't they? They do. They want us to blindside it on in there. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay. So we need to just kind of sweep it around that Boeing. If this was, if it was the same old with the fake companies, this would be the Darwing, All right, so how are we going to do this? Looking there, so let's move it this way now. Stop. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I hate blindside it because it gets me all discombobulated here. All right, now let's try. Can we just back it straight up? Would that be possible? Possible. Nope. Swing that trailer. Tell you what, I'm not going to make y'all sit here and watch all my garbage. I'm going to want y'all watch my garbage parking and stuff like that. Let me get it on up here where it says, if you want to skip parking, just hit enter. Let's see if it'll give me that choice. Where we got to go get that choice, huh? Can we go back there and hit the parking thing again? I bet we can. Let's see if we can do that. Can we hit the thing where it just gives us the where do you want to park it at thingy? This is science. We're going to science this out. I ain't never come back here and hit the whole where you want us to park it at thing before. Because we're way down on the air and everything else. Handle job delivery. I don't want to be doing all that when we got the bad. There you go. Let's go 0. Let's just let them park it. Because my tanks are just about empty. My air tank's just about empty. I don't want to be sitting there for 20 minutes waiting for the air to pop back up. All right, look at there. All those miles. That was a long drive. We are, right there at level 30. 90 points. Oh, that 90 point would have put us right over the top, wouldn't it? But the 15 wouldn't, so I'm glad we just went ahead and hit the 0. All right, there you go, boys and girls. We are here at the job market. Next time, we are going to see if we can get one that goes out of Hobbs. As you see, we did make a swath down across New Mexico. We picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities in New Mexico while we were cruising over here toward Texas. So that's good. Now, where are we going to go? We're here in Hobbs. We want to go to, we don't want to go back Carlsbad, Artesia, Odessa. Yep, I think the next one will be going to Odessa. We got one that's like 24 hours or something. Abilene, y'all got any that are got some longer times on it? Because I don't want to do it right now. Buttermilk, going from there all the way over here to Van Horn, Texas. Interesting. Like I said, they got the Gulf Coast, so we got ocean, we got mountains and desert, we got temperate stuff and forests and all. We got and ocean, Gulf Coast stuff down here. So we're going to get to see all sorts of terrain here in Texas. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to park it there. I'm not going to worry about getting another load right now until I'm actually ready to drive, especially since they don't have any that are, good for the next 24 hours or something like that. So there you go. I hope y'all enjoyed our little drive across New Mexico. And we'll see y'all next time when we're heading into Texas. So, this is G Bub saying, thank you for coming with me.